this is how you do a peach handstand. So the key to doing this trick is there's one key position, because if you hit this position, it sets the rest of the trick up to hit handstand. And the key position is this. This is the #1 position you want to hit before actually executing the skill. And this is following the drop and before you hit the bottom compression at the bottom. So what's going to happen is you want to have your hips underneath your body. You want to have your arms parallel to the bars. So what that means is you do not want a closed shoulder angle when dropping, and you want your legs flat out. So how this process works is after your drop, or whether you're going from handstand or jump, you're going to hit this position. You're going to lift up your legs to reach the compression. You're going to compress at the bottom, try being as parallel to the P-bars as possible. And what that does is it allows you to direct your toes in the direction you want, and you start as you open, you start directing your toes towards handstand. And what you're going to do is, as you direct it towards handstand, you're going to push back on the bars. You're going to switch your grip from hanging to support, and then you're going to push out with locked arms until you hit a handstand. Now, when you hit this position, it allows you, if you don't hit this position, you're not going to hit a good parallel flat compression at the bottom. This is what I have been trying to fix. Just recently, I've been getting more consistent with this drop, but what my drop used to be like was this. Now my problem here was, even you can watch a few people, they do this too. They will have a closed shoulder instead of pushing back, and what they're going to do is they're going to pull their hips forward. Now what happens is when they go in for the compression, their hips are already turned over. So now before they even start pushing back on the P-bars, their hips are too high, and what's going to happen is before they even reach above the bars, they're going to be overturned, and they're going to be past handstand already. So when they try pushing out, they're going to end up pushing away instead of toward handstand. So that's why this position is key. This position allows you to hit a flat bottom parallel to the P-bars, and this will help you direct your toes to handstand rather than being overturned and overshooting it. So that's why this is key. Now, to work on getting that nice box-like shape, I guess, in lack of a better term, there's a few drills. Now, the first drill will help you set up into this position. So what you want to do is you want to lower the P-bars. You're going to have a box near your feet, and you're going to do a slight jump, and you're going to tap your heels back onto the box. You're going to push away, and you're going to fall flat. You're going to push your shoulders back. Don't pull your hips forward, but kind of drop them or even push them back a little bit. And you want the box at the height where you will be sitting in the good position. So this drill will help you learn to jump up and then sit back into the correct position. Now, after you finish, I guess, mastering this drill or proficient at it, you can move on to this drill. And this drill is done at the end of the P-bars. So what you do is you stand at the end of the P-bars and stack boxes up about a foot underneath the P-bars. And what you will do is you will jump. You will go through. You're going to do exactly this process, but instead of reaching to the to the P-bars, what you're going to do is, you're going to reach toward the box. So what this allows is, what this drill helps with, it helps with body position, because you don't have to worry about constantly forcing it to handstand on the bars, but what's going to happen is, you're going to try holding on as long as possible, and then when you can't hold on anymore, you're going to reach toward the boxes. You're going to rip off, and you're going to reach toward the boxes with straight arms. Now, this helps practice straight arms, and as you get better at this, you're going to notice you're going to start going higher and higher. So what you can do is you stack panel mats between the P-bars and the box, so it lowers the distance your hand moves. And once you're within half a foot to 3 inches from the bars, you can start doing this drill without the boxes but onto the parallel bars, and have a coach spot your shoulders up to help you get above the bars. But the purpose of this is it helps concentrate on body position and learning peach handstand with locked arms, because a lot of people make the mistake of, they'll reach a certain point but let go early, and they won't keep pushing away, and then instead they'll pull in the arms, bend and grab, and then push up to handstand, and that is a deduction. So this helps you learn peach handstand without deductions. And what's nice about this is you can overshoot it, and undershoot it really, and aim this way to work on building it up to handstand. And since you're on a blocks on low bars, you can fall forward, and there's nothing, you can't get hurt unless you have like knives on the other side of the boxes. So this drill will help you really just get that nice position to handstand. And that's pretty much it. If there's any questions, you can just shoot me a call. This is an example of the body position I was talking about. This is Kazuhito Tanaka at the 2011 World Championship. This is event finals on P-bars. Now you can see at his drop, he has his arms parallel to the P-bars. His hips are directly underneath his head, and his legs are flat out. And the Japanese have really good styles of doing peach handstand. So Tanaka is one of the good gymnasts and he also has really nice peach handstands, or felga handstands. Now this is the same peach handstand, just I'm gonna play it in by pausing it and going through each position. So as he comes down, he starts to enter the position, he starts his compression, and as you can see, he's not quite parallel, but this is because he's trying to open up early, trying to get up over here instead of over here, because he's trying to pirouette and then he will push it and shift it to handstand. So what's going to happen is you're going to see his body, now it starts to level out. He's going to start opening, direct his toes towards handstand, and come up. So as you can see, he has an extremely nice peach handstand. And with this in mind, you do want to hit every position, but you do not want to hold this position. You do, however, want to be patient in not wanting to rush pulling your hips forward, but you want to sink it back. But if you watch the full motion peach handstand, he hits it really quick, and there's not a moment where he's actually statically holding each position. So you just want to reach the position and then move on, and it becomes a fluid motion.